This year's Green Tie Award for Senate Conservation Leadership goes to Senator Michael Johnson.
It's a pleasure to work with Senator Johnson. He's very pragmatic, very result-oriented. He has guiding principles, of course, but he also has the ability to apply those principles to specific cases. And so working with him is a pleasure because we're going to get some results.
I've known Michael as a lawyer, fellow lawyer, for a couple of decades, but I've known him of his service both in the Fort Mill School Board and York County Council for 2 decades. And he didn't parachute into politics. He came up from the beginning. He served for a decade on the Fort Mill School Board, eventually was its chair during a period of the most tremendous growth experienced, really, to my knowledge, anywhere in the state.
So working with Senator Michael Johnson is great because he's really knowledgeable about land use, about municipal tools, county tools. And that's really important because municipal tools and county tools go hand in hand with conservation.
Michael has experience, particularly as a county council chairman, in trying to control the growth of Charlotte into Fort Mill Township, including along the lake. He realized that growth should pay for growth, and Michael initiated a number of things while county council chair and also as a member. He has brought to the Senate his knowledge of what it was like in a fast-growing county to manage growth, but Michael wants to provide local governments with an option to do some of the things and to have some of the tools that he wished he had when he was on the county council in York.
CVSC's push for land use policies this past session, it really echoes and really is an indicator of the crossroads we're at in South Carolina, not just South Carolina, but throughout the Southeast. We're growing. We're one of the fastest growing states in the South, and to be honest with you, in the country. We're at a place where we can overdevelop rapidly, or we can really continue making South Carolina, South Carolina.
I mean, South Carolina is just a fantastic place, and people want to be here. You see that increasingly over the years. I think we're the #1 state now in terms of population growth. If you've got people coming into an area and you're creating demand for new schools, for new roads, for water and sewer, you try to correlate those costs with the individuals who are coming into the area. And so I think that's what he brings to the table, this whole notion of concurrency. When people are moving into the area, bringing costs of growth with them, you align those costs with who's bringing them. And like me, Senator Johnson is a transactional lawyer. He's not a litigator per se, he's a transactional lawyer. He's a contract lawyer, puts deals together, finds solutions. And if you're that kind of lawyer, the skill set you bring to the table is this, finding the common denominator. How can you reconcile competing interests? It's sort of like the old Venn diagram. You got various circles. How do you find that overlap? How can you get people to yes? How can you address the stakeholder interests in a way that everybody gets a part of the solution? So he has that mindset, he has that skill set, and I think that makes him a very effective legislator.
He's a good listener, sometimes is the last to speak. He wants to be sure he understands the issue before he weighs in. He wants to be sure other people have a chance to give their thoughts as well.
Senator Johnson's great to work with for a couple of different reasons. The first thing is he really knows the policies that you give him, and he really wants to know the policies that you give him. You can hand him a piece of policy, he's gonna take a couple of days and really just like get into the nitty gritty of what you give him, and if he believes in something, he's really gonna push it, and thankfully he agrees with a lot of the CVSC priorities that we have. The other thing is Senator Johnson's just great to work with. He makes this line of work really enjoyable. He's pretty funny, he's a coalition builder, he likes bringing people in, even if he doesn't agree with them, he likes to bring people in and really understand their side of each issue.
We predicted that he would be a good senator, and certainly he received the conservation voter support, and he's proved our decision right.
Congratulations on being the recipient this year.
Congratulations on your Green Tie Award. It's well deserved.